Hi, I'm Annette Trucke, and this is week number 5 of Studio 52. Our challenge this week is to answer the question, let me go ahead and read it to make sure I get it right. Who was the biggest influencer in your youth, as well as someone you look up to right now? That's a huge one, and most of us can think of a lot of people that we can attribute a lot of impact to. So I would say for my youth, I had some great teachers. I had some awesome friends, and I think that my friends really rubbed off on me, and I probably rubbed off on them a lot in some really great ways. But when it boils down to everything, the greatest influencer I had was my mom. I spent lots of time with her. I was the youngest of 10 children, and I just watched her and how she did life. And she didn't do it perfectly, nor do I or most people, but she did leave some really big impacts. She was a really solid worker. She was working day in and day out. She had a full-time job, was always there for us kids, for grandkids, for other people, my friends that would come over and stuff. She always had a listening ear. In her later life, right before she was passing away, she admitted that she didn't always know what to say, and she would kind of just nod sometimes and do her best at listening, but she really didn't know how to help everybody, but it felt like she was always there to help. And so I think as she's not here any longer, I think that's one of the biggest things too, is I just want to call my mom and that she would listen to me. But what I got from her was also a really strong personality. She had to work through a lot of really tough stuff and deal with a lot of tough situations, and she was tenacious. She got through them. She was a great baker and a housekeeper. She worked really hard at the job she had and succeeded in those, and she was always an encourager. When I was very little, I would go with her to the grocery store, and I would see how she would connect with strangers in the store. And she always had a smile for people, and she always had something encouraging to say. She could start off a little conversation or whatever. So she was an encourager, a hard worker. She always told us that we could do anything that other people could do, and that we could do things. And there was lots of periods in my time in my life where I haven't necessarily felt that way, and those words pop back up. That if other people could do it, so could I. And as an adult, I just want to say thank you. And there are so many women that I so appreciate right now that are walking in the freedom to be who they are. There's a lot of people in ministry and business that are just doing awesome things, and I don't want to list one of them because I would be leaving out other people that really have great impact on my life and that I really appreciate. And so that's my Studio 52 for this week. I invite others who are in Christian Women in Media to go ahead and do the challenge. It's really pretty fun. And for you who are not in Christian Women in Media, there's all sorts of levels of membership. And this is great experience and great exposure and great connection. I really love getting to know everyone just because of these challenges across the country, across the world. So anyway, have a great day. Thanks.